Hello nerds! You are about to see the most recent gaming and tech nerd news. For the full news show, then you can follow the top link there in the description, or, you know, if you're not on YouTube, youtube.com/generallynerdy, generallynerdy.net, so on and so forth. But let's jump into the nerdy news before we get too far ahead of ourselves. Next, we're talking gaming and tech. And gaming and tech is going to be very, very brief. We have two follow-ups and that's it. Well, I say brief. We only have two things to talk about. We're going to spend a little bit of time on Halo. So, first up, we're talking about Smash Brothers. We got the Nintendo Direct event. I don't actually know. It wasn't a Direct event. I think it was just specifically a Smash Brothers event where they released the final DLC character for Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. And that DLC character is none other than Sora from Kingdom Hearts. I think there was actually a rumor about this, so I'm kind of excited that I'll have to comb through the archives one more time to make sure. But either way, we'll cover that in the next episode if we have reason to celebrate the talking about this as rumor before it actually happened. So, big, huge announcement for Super Smash Brothers. All of you Smash Brothers owners, rejoice because that's pretty freaking epic. So our next piece, like I said, we only have two. Our next piece is Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite beta just came to an end, and I was part of the final flight, as you could have been as well if you had jumped through the hoops, and they made the hoops significantly less hard to jump through for this final beta. So there are many, many more of us who joined in on this. I do need to say, full disclosure, because of my day job and because, honestly, of the show, trying to get things edited and posted and so on and so forth, and also because of the car accident at the beginning of the week that kind of put a giant damper on things, and I was unable to join for the big team battle tests, as it were. So my only experience both weekends, this one that just ended and the one previously, with the game was strictly in training mode. But my issues don't necessarily have anything to do with matchmaking. Honestly, the little bit of matchmaking I got on the first beta, it worked out very, very well, and it was a whole lot of fun there, but the issues were prevalent there as well. So I do have some issues with Halo Infinite. When we talked about Dr. Disrespect saying that the Halo Infinite just doesn't feel like it has the same soul as previous Halo games, I kind of have really come around to that way of thinking. There is just the feel of these weapons does not feel like the Halo that I know, that we all have known for years and years, for the last 25, I believe, 20 years, whatever it is, since Halo Combat Evolved came out. Now, 343 is a different production company than Bungie, so things are going to be different. Now, but they are also the company that gave us Halo 4, and I felt like Halo 4, while it did have its issues, don't get me wrong, definitely felt much more like a Halo game than Halo Infinite. I never played 5. I never heard very good things about 5. I'm sure I will eventually someday, so I can't make any comparison to that now, though. Halo Infinite, I don't know. The battle rifle feels out of place. The sniper rifle feels unusable. The pistol feels a little overpowered again. We got a crazy overpowered pistol in Halo 1, Combat Evolved, I guess I should say. That got toned way too far down in 2, and then kind of brought back a little bit in 3. And I feel like 3 is kind of the best example of the way the pistol should work in a Halo game. But I don't know, there's just a lot of those gameplay elements just don't feel like Halo. It feels like they're trying to make this feel more like every other modern shooter. Now, there are some things that I definitely appreciate about this game. It looks fantastic. The feel of like driving the vehicles in this game, also fantastic. I had a lot of fun doing that kind of stuff, but there is something to be said about a game that is a first-person shooter that just can't get those weapons right. I can't remember the name of the gun. It's basically the sniper, the bolt sniper, the electric. You shoot the electricity and it can leap between enemies. That gun is a lot of fun, a great addition. The new grenade type is also a lot of fun, a great addition. It just doesn't feel 100% there like it's a Halo game yet. There is still plenty of room for that to happen. There is a great possibility that they could work out these bugs, balance these weapons back to where they should be to feel right. And just to kind of compare and contrast, I hadn't played Halo for a little bit before this beta. So once I was done with the beta, I picked up Master Chief Collection one more time, and everything felt right. Everything in CE, in 2, 3, and 4 even, just felt like Halo. Halo Infinite, there's something lacking that they need to find in the balance of those weapons, in the balance of all of the weapons, really. We could go through the list of the weapons that were available to us in the beta, and I could tell you what felt wrong about each of them, but then we'd be here for a half an hour, and we don't have that much time to talk about Halo. So, the long and the short of it is, this is definitely a strong entrance into the Halo canon for 343 Studios. Let's be very specific there. But it still does not hold flame to those first 3 games. And there you go. So, that is what we got in gaming and tech. Once again, that was the gaming and tech. I know, my shirt keeps changing. It's so weird. Pre-recorded is a wonderful thing. Anyway, if you want to see the full episode, top link down in the description if you're watching on YouTube, or you can just check out youtube.com/generallynerdy. There is a bunch of other places you can find me, all of the social medias. Just look for The Nerdy Ninja. He is the logo, and that is the place to go find me, is wherever his face is. My face will be shortly behind. GenerallyNerdy.net is the website. Patreon.com/GenerallyNerdy to get behind the paywall and see all of the things. Thank you very much for joining me, nerds. Before we go, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, it's probably here.